structure. So the way to read this plot detail, but it explains that this is the whole, which is the software that makes these plots for you from whole exome sequencing data. This is the y-axis here, the genome, which built in is chromosome, and the summary down here really is the copy sequence. So here in chromosome 1, most of chromosome 1 is passed from one end of it. Just in chromosome 2, you have two copies of one allele, but allele and one copy of blue, so it's a single copy gene, and so on. So you really just illustrate that you can infer allele-specific copy number across the entire genome, even though you don't have full genome sequencing. The other ability of this algorithm is really start to look at these specific the tumor content and the average floating is the number. In this case, 6 months later, tumor cells, 2.5% are the average floating across the genome is 2.5. So in general, there are more gains than losses. But you can really see that solutions just down here in the corner. We can actually see there are lots of other potential solutions. You can actually be very pure with no genome or with no copy number alterations, or very impure sample with highly amplified chromosomes. And this is really where data visualization of these algorithms is absolutely crucial. It really is very valuable. Just use your human eye. Really, it's critically evaluate what the other potential solutions to their formula fit in this case. The third output is a program restaurants. You're really trying to map these mutations to specific subclones. We're going to read this slide. Each strike is a single mutation, so in this case, hundreds of mutations mapped to a subclone or to a superclone, really the dominant clone in the tumor population. Then you have the steps, those other second cluster mutations that lower allele fraction, and then the very, very minor subclones down here around 20% supported by 10 to 20 mutations. So this allows you to directly read out subclonal structure really from that original sequencing reading levels. So something to find mutations, the other challenge is to first of all verify these mutations work correctly while they're actually there in your data. And this is, I didn't want this to be a completely illuminated sequencing every time, so I do want to show some biosciences data as well. So down here on the bottom, here's the illuminated data we use for mutation discovery upon mutation and clear deletion rather. And we just use CTR primers to sequence the exact same region. Certainly by eye, the PacBio data looks like very tactical insertions and deletions, but the real mutation is really quite well supported by sensors that read both the mutation and the deletion itself. The info is this high background error mode of deletions. And this is really where you scale your algorithm specifically to the data type that you're generating. So the mutation calls specifically for PacBio sequencing, and many mutation calls specifically for high power for data as well. DNA sequencers make errors, so I just showed you in that PacBio slide. The challenge is really to tell the difference between an error and a real base pair change. And as shown on this slide here, the effect of mutation sensitivity as coverage increases. So exome sequencing around 100 x a day, so we're pushing this to 500 to 1,000 x. Really just with money coverage equals money. Sequencers are generating more and more data over time. So you're getting more sequencing data for the same amount of money. That's improving over time. Exome sequencing around 100 x, and lab we target 500 x. So really get down to biology where you can target methods, really get down to thousands, tens of thousands, okay, hundreds of thousands of x coverage. And circulating tumor DNA, which someone talked about next, really trying to get down to the very, very sensitive level, really bang on it, people getting very close to the background sequencing error rate. This is particularly challenging for tumor DNA, where this is the ultimate tumor tissue, where almost all of the DNA, all the cells in the bloodstream are normal non-cancer cells. This is really where we need very, very deep sequencing to start to pick up these very rare alleles on the order of 0.05%. This is really why I want to show that there's really extreme use of next generation sequencing data. Cell-free DNA dissolved in blood is from many donor cells into a few tumor cells. When I say cell-free DNA, I'm talking about the DNA that's dissolved in the liquid portion of blood. They're also circulating tumor cells that actually picked up in the cellular portion as well. Also very, very low sensitivity, requiring very sensitive methods. Bring up circulating tumor DNA because sequencing costs have fallen. The 10 fallen extent we need them to do routine whole genome sequencing from blood, especially at the depth needs to pick up these very, very rare alleles. So I really want to put side by side two methods that we use to really focus these data. So I show the whole exome data, or whole genome data, where we just have coverage wall to wall. Whole exome data where we're really focused on specific exons. And I want to show here two other approaches: highly targeted PCR sequencing, where you just put PCR primers down, amplify the exact same chunk of DNA thousands of times, and then just sequence that region over and over. You can see a highly targeted DNA sequencing, hundreds of thousands of x possible. And to contrast that, the hydropassive fluid technology we use for exome sequencing, where routinely, certainly all the coverage focuses primarily on the regions of interest. Here are the exons. Here are all the regions primarily the exons. You can see you still have a lot of off-target hydropassive. You really have this normal distribution on an exon. So if you really want that depth, you're really that depth specifically focused on exons. You're really boosting coverage through sequencing to the left and right of your regions of interest. In my lab, we're very focused on using hydrocapture anyway. We're interested not just in one mutation, but also structural rearrangement to try to cover a broader regions of the genome rather than one or two specific mutation hotspots. Particularly important for circulating DNA analysis, where you want a very highly quantitative method. In this case, this one from Matt's group at Stanford, really just illustrating a very tight correlation between tumor volume and increased concentration of circulating tumor DNA. So you just get more circulating tumor DNA from patients with larger tumors or metastatic disease. And you can start to use this technology to monitor shifts, not just circulating tumor DNA, but also shifts in tumor size over time. So in this one, the red are fusion that was monitored by targeted sequencing, and the tumor itself was monitored by imaging. You really see the quantity of circulating tumor DNA and the tumor volume really tracking very closely over time. Again, using very targeted, very deep next generation sequencing to pick up the very few reads specifically that supported this fusion in this case. So that was a little bit on mutations. These are the smallest genetic changes that are currently measured by next generation sequencing. And I want to step back to the larger top number alterations and structural alterations. This is a figure you've likely seen on several introductory cancer genomics talks. I'm really illustrating a technology called Sky, where each chromosome gets its own color. So in a healthy normal cell, you see pairs of yellow, pairs of red, just like the original karyotype I showed. In this case, you can see the genomes completely scrambled. Different pieces of different chromosomes are all matched to one another, are all rearranged to one another. And this is really a major math challenge, just detecting which rearrangements occur and then having specific rearrangements to machine specifically. The top number variation in cancer has been appreciated for a very long time. So at the chromosome level, microarrays have been used for the previous generation just to pick up gains and losses of DNA. The way to read this plot instead of chromosomes on the y-axis. In this case, you have a microarray side by side, DNA-based custom profile. And really you can contrast the tumor where the gains are red, the losses are blue, to the normal. Not the normal has no gains and losses, but certainly polymorphic gains and losses that are seen across the population, but certainly not the